Greed for power can quietly take control of an entire community. In Animal Farm by George Orwell, we follow a group of farm animals whose revolution slowly turns into betrayal. In the next few minutes, I'll clearly explain the story, the characters, and the deeper meaning behind this timeless book. The novel Animal Farm, written by George Orwell in 1945, tells the story of a group of farm animals who rebel against their human farmer, hoping to create a society where they can be equal, free, and happy. At its heart, the book explores the theme of how power can corrupt even the noblest intentions. Clear story overview. The story begins at Manor Farm, where the animals, inspired by the dream of Old Major, revolt against the cruel Mr. Jones. Initially, they establish animalism and write the 7 commandments on the barn wall to ensure equality. However, the turning point comes when a power struggle breaks out between 2 pigs, Napoleon and Snowball. Napoleon eventually seizes absolute control, using dogs as his private police force to exile Snowball. As time passes, the pigs begin to take on human habits and change the laws to suit themselves. The outcome is a chilling transformation where the original goal of equality is replaced by the famous final commandment: all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Main character explained: Napoleon. At the center of the story stands Napoleon. At first, he appears to be a leader dedicated to the farm's success, but as the story develops, we see his ruthless lust for power and his willingness to manipulate others. This makes the character both a formidable tyrant and a symbol of political corruption. His biggest inner conflict, if he has one, is the total abandonment of the revolutionary ideals he once claimed to support. Key themes made simple. One of the main themes of the novel is the corruption of power. We see this when the pigs slowly move into the farmhouse and take all the best food for themselves, mirroring the very humans they overthrew. On a deeper level, the story also explores the manipulation of language and propaganda, which raises questions about how those in power use words to control the truth and the memory of the people. Deeper Insight segment. For those who want a deeper interpretation, it is essential to look at the book as a political allegory. Orwell wrote this as a critique of the Russian Revolution and the rise of Stalinism. It highlights a tragic ethical dilemma. Can a revolution truly succeed if its leaders are more interested in personal authority than in the welfare of the community? This social criticism remains relevant to any society facing the threat of totalitarianism. Language and symbolism. A key symbol to watch for is the windmill. It represents the animal's hope for a better, easier future through technology, but it eventually becomes a symbol of their exploitation and the pigs' failed promises. Orwell uses a simple, fable-like style, which makes the dark reality of the story even shocking because it is told so clearly. Strong, memorable conclusion. To wrap up, Animal Farm reminds us that absolute power inevitably leads to the loss of freedom. This book still matters today because it serves as a powerful warning to stay vigilant against those who promise equality while seeking control.
Thanks for listening to Books Simply. If this explanation helped you understand the book more clearly, feel free to explore the next video in this series. New book explanations are added regularly. If you spot any mistakes or have suggestions, feel free to share them in the comments. If this helped you, a like is appreciated. You're welcome to subscribe and let us know which book you'd like to hear next.